keyframes and adjust which keyframe is favored with fewer clicks. Artists can now import Photoshop brushes directly into Storyboard Pro in Harmony. By keeping brushes consistent, your concept art will better match the final shot. Want to thumbnail your boards without distractions? The quick thumbnailing workflow in Storyboard Pro allows artists to draw thumbs in a grid or transfer your paper thumbnails easily onto the timeline. Need your storyboards and animatics to look more cinematic? The updated effects stacked view brings non-destructive filters to Storyboard Pro. And with quality of life improvements like lockable scene markers or click and drag layer toggling, every part of the process becomes more responsive. Built to give artists like you the best canvas possible. Harmony 25 and Storyboard Pro 25 now available at toonboom.com.
Well, welcome everybody. Hi, my name is Mike Kunkel, and I want to welcome you all to Storyboard Pro Improv. This is a show where Mike Morris, who you can see here with us, is going to improvise an animatic for us with a little help from you guys, from our audience. We'll learn the craft of storyboarding along the way. We'll get to see all kinds of fun tips and techniques, and we'll get to kind of brainstorm along the way and come up with it. This is an improv stream, so that means the audience gets to feed us some suggestions and toss some ideas out. Mike, are there any particular prompts that we might be looking for today? Anything we're thinking of? Characters,
well,
settings,
I mean,
conflicts?
Yeah, we need some characters, a setting to put them in, and a conflict between them. That's our building blocks for every improv stream. Okay. And I just wanted to say that this is our 50th episode. So we're totally excited to have been here this long and to, hopefully continue to do these because they're super fun. And thanks for coming on the show, Mike. I really appreciate you being here. Can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself for those people who don't know you?
Yeah. I'm honored to be part of this. I am super honored to be part of your 50th. I can't believe you've done 50 of these. My background as a cartoonist is that I've worked in animation and with film, TV, and also publishing for a little over 30 years now. And so I've been a character animator on Hercules and Tarzan. If you've ever played Where's My Water, I designed Little Swampy. That was the little character in that Disney app game. I have done work for DC and Marvel, DC Super Pets, some little chapter books that I'm doing for them. I do my own graphic novel that I've done for a number of years, and actually new book is coming out next week from Paper Cuts, but it's my character Hero Bear and the Kid, which you can see kind of over my shoulder right here, Hero Bear and Tyler. So anything that allows me to draw cartoons and tell stories, that's what I've always been happy to be part of. And I always say when I list everything I've worked on, I never try and make it like like a humble brag, like, hey, look what I got to do. It's more that I want everybody to see, look at all the different opportunities that are out there for us as cartoonists and artists and animation and all that we get to work on. We can work on in so many different ways, especially story translates into so many different avenues. Animatics for video games. I worked for League of Legends on their champions, doing little shorts based on their champions and things like that. I got to work for Cartoon Network doing character design and story development on Juniper Lee, and my gym partner's a monkey, which is one of the most ridiculous names of a show, but I loved it. I loved that, and it was super fun. Anyway, yeah, that's a little bit of my background of just all I ever wanted to be as a kid was a cartoonist.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
In this episode, we're talking a little bit about educational content as well, like education as far as like, making cartoons and kind of understanding how to build stuff in this sort of format. I mean, coming from so many different disciplines, whether it be like character animation or doing comics or doing everything, what kind of role has education like provided for you, and does it continue past your formal education? I know it has for me.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. And I think especially as artists, we're constantly looking for that opportunity to see, how can I get better? What can I learn? How can I, learn a new skill, a new thing. One of my most favorite quotes that I try and live by always is iron sharpens iron. And it is that kind of idea that whether you're new to the industry or the process or a project, or you've been on it for a while and you have all this experience, both are going to make each other stronger and learn from each other. So that education